How's everybody doing? Another edition of Puppy Pot and Chill. I got Munch here in my lap, as you can see. Yeah. I'm gonna jump right into it. Puppy Pot and Chill number 626. Why do you do that, dude? I don't know what to think about this other than God help us, maybe. But Caitlyn Jenner is running for a government position. No shit. After trying out her vocal chops, Caitlyn announced that Caitlyn would run. Fucking everything's going nuts, I swear to God. In China, children are asked what they wanted to be when they grew up. The most common reply was astronaut. In America, they asked the children the same question. What do you want to be when you grow up? Take a guess what the common reply was. It wasn't astronaut. YouTuber. Absolutely fucking sad. Kamala Harris still has not gone to the border, even though she is supposed to be in charge. She would rather hang around Bill Clinton talking about empowering women and girls. Afterwards, her and Bill shared a cigar, which is something both Bill and Kamala are familiar doing, as Kamala got her way into politics on her back. Prince Philip passed away the other day, at almost 100 years old. Other than that, I don't really have any idea who he is. Somebody important, I know, in the royal family, but I don't know. But he passed away. He lived a very long life, so good for him. But that happens, you know. Dr. Tobin on the stand said that he could just tell by watching the video what happened exactly. That Derek Chauvin killed him. Just by watching the video. Isn't that amazing? I wish I was that good. It's complete bullshit. He's an idiot. Alright? Can't tell by watching the fucking video. He lied on stand. Twitter blows up with other countries laughing at us over gun control issues. My big question is, who gives a fuck what the other countries think? Especially France. Those cowards, you know, the white flag waving country over there, we had to go fight for them. Why in the hell would we care what they think? Fuck them. If Biden were serious about reducing shooting, killings, and mass shootings, you know, gun control, more laws won't work. Criminals don't care about gun laws. They're going to do what they want to do no matter what laws you make. If you want to actually slow things down, then you're going to have to implement things that nobody likes. Things like stop and frisk. Alright? Otherwise, your gun laws do not work. There's the thing on TikTok where you walk out in front of your partner naked. When women did it to men, the men were all happy and thinking they were going to get lucky. Now, the inverse is this is like a challenge. So men were doing it to women also. But when the men did it to women, men were met with snickers, not now, I'm busy, put that away, I'm not in the mood, etc. There is a definite difference in reactions and expectations, almost to the point of disdain from women. One woman smiled, handed him lotion. It'll only work if women do it to men. It's not going to work if men do it to women. Taking a hit here. Sorry it took so long to take one. I get caught up doing the news sometimes, so sorry about that. Riots still being called peaceful protests as gunshots ring out and businesses are on fire. The mayor, while saying peaceful protests, is wearing a flak jacket and a military helmet. The kind of thing you wear at a peaceful protest, of course. You know, there's another part to that I got over here. We'll get to it. I've seen the Dwayne shooting, the body cam footage. What do you want me to say about it? She thought she was holding a taser. It was a horrible fucking mistake. Now, you want to prevent these kind of things? Stop defunding the police so they have the money to train them so the cops know that they're holding a gun and not a taser. It was obvious she thought she was holding a taser. She said, taser, 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 and then she shot him, and then she was like, oh, fuck, I shot him. She did not mean to do that. It was a horrible mistake, but she shot him out of ignorance. She wasn't trained correctly under harsh situations, under high-stress situations, and because they don't have the money for training, because of defund the police, shit like this is going to happen. I hate to say it, but when you defund the police, you don't get the cream of the crop out on the streets. All right? Yeah, you need to stop defunding the police. That stupid shit does not work. We need the police to keep the justice. I don't like the police. I don't like getting pulled over. I've been through felony arrests. I know the difference of following directions and not following directions. The first time around, I didn't follow directions because I thought I was in the right, and I got jammed up bad. After that, I started following directions, and things got a lot easier. I almost got shot the first time because I thought I knew what I was doing. The cops, even though they were performing a felony stop, because the army officer did not pull over immediately, he was eluding. Now, I don't know the army officer's name, and I don't know a whole lot about the thing. I just saw the body cam footage, so I don't know a lot of names. I'm sorry. But the army officer did not pull over immediately, which is eluding, and which he doesn't really have to pull over immediately. He can pull over into an area that he deems is safe. So for the cops to jump to eluding, kind of a big jump, especially when he put on his hazards and, didn't speed up, try to run away, and he pulled over in the first well-lit area. But anyway, the cops were performing a felony stop because he was eluding, because he didn't pull over immediately. And he did apparently pass up a couple of places where he could have pulled over that were lit. So, it'll all come out in the wash. I think the cops, it just didn't start off good. I think the cops should have acted in a better manner, for absolutely sure. I think they didn't treat him very well at all. I understand their high-stress situation and a felony stop, but they should have treated him better. They made a bunch of leaps about what was going to happen when there is no evidence of that happening. The cops should be reprimanded for their actions, and they should undergo further training so that this kind of thing doesn't happen again. Now, in the same breath, why in the fuck didn't he follow directions? He's in the army. That's what he does, is follow directions. All he had to do was follow directions. None of that would have happened. I've been through a felony arrest. All right? You follow directions, shit goes just fine. It's a drag. It's a bunch of bullshit, but you don't get jammed up. He got jammed up because he couldn't follow directions. Why didn't he follow directions? Anyway, the police chief in the Dwayne shooting said that afterwards the riots were getting out of control. One of the cops was hurt by a brick that was thrown, and other projectiles, frozen cans of pop and other things were thrown at the police. So the police had to disperse the riots And the media actually came out and said they weren't riots. Don't say that. How biased is the fucking media? Really? They're riots. There are literally thousands of videos online for you to look at that show them rioting, burning businesses, looting. That's rioting. Media is lying to you. And always remember, you got to be 21 in a state where it's legal to smoke marijuana. If you're not 21 in a state where it's legal, just don't do it. And, don't listen to me. I'm a stoner. I mean, yeah, I go over and I kind of highlight the news that's going on. I don't really go into depth because I'm not good at it. So if you hear something I said that intrigues you, you look it up for yourself. You find out what you believe the truth to be, because that's all that really matters. There's a lot of shit going on in the world right now, and the mainstream media is lying about most of it. All right? If you want to find the truth, you're going to have to do some digging and find the truth for yourself, because the mainstream media is going to lie to you about it. I want you to be safe. I want you to know the truth. I'm trying, I have, Munch, get back. Come on. I have an agenda myself. My agenda is to try to get you a little bit of the news as honestly as possible. I do my due diligence. I read, I fact check, I dig. But I don't present a deep, in-depth presentation. I kind of skim over the top of the news, hoping that people will dig and find the information and the truth themselves. Anyway, like I said, don't listen to me, I'm a stoner. Don't listen to mainstream media, they're lying to you. And definitely don't listen to social media, it's just so stupid. Oh my God, it's horrible how stupid it is. Alright, I'm going to shut this down. Let me take one more hit. Peace. I love you fuckers. It's kind of hard to love everybody, so let's try not to hate. Me and Munch will do this again in another time, of course, because news just keeps coming. So until then, peace. I'll see you guys later. Stay high, bitches.